Okay, so let's move on and talk about functions. Let me open this function. And here it is. So, okay, now let me create a function. So what is a function in general if you're new to programming? So function is a reusable piece of code. Okay, so you can write the code once and repeat it as many times as you want in your application. The functions can have arguments also, and the arguments slightly change the working behavior of the function. Okay, let's start with a very simple function, and let's say that I want to print just hello, I am the codeholic. Okay, so I'm going to create function hello, and this is the syntax how you can create function keyword and function name, parentheses, and the curly braces. And here I will print hello, I am the codeholic. Okay, and let's put beer as always. So this is my reusable piece of code, this one. And next time, if I want to print hello, I'm the codeholic several times, I will call my function like this: hello, parentheses, and that's it. So if I want to repeat many times hello, I'm the codeholic, I will repeat this function execution many times, and this will be the output. Okay, so instead of repeating this code 3 times, just like this, so it's much more convenient to write that short code. Okay, so that's the basics of function. Okay, if I want to give name as an argument, for example, if I want to accept name right here and use that name. Okay, so hello, I am, and some name. Okay, I'm going to use that name. Okay, and here when I call hello, I can pass once the codeholic, the codeholic. Second time I can pass Traversy Media, and third time I can pass the Net Ninja. Okay, and when I save and refresh, I see hello, I am the codeholic, Traversy Media, Net Ninja 3 times. So the behavior of the function is the same, it's written once, but it works slightly differently, it gives slightly different output depending on the argument what we give. Okay, so let's create sum of 2 functions. Function sum, we give here a and b, and we want to calculate the sum of these 2 numbers. Okay, let's print a plus b. Okay, and let's call sum, pass there 4 and 5, and that will simply print 9 right here. Okay, sometimes we just don't want to print anything from the function, we just want to return the value from the function. Okay, so in this case I need to change my echo into return, and when the function is executed it will return the value. Okay, so here I can create some variable and assign it to the result of the function, and in this case sum will be 9, and here it is. Let's comment this code. Okay, since PHP 7 we have possibility to accept all the arguments given to the function. Okay, so I'm going to create a different version of the sum function. Okay, function sum, but in this case it will accept argument with 3 dot notation. Okay, that will be like numbers, for example. Let's say that we are accepting their numbers, and actually that will be converted into an array of numbers. So let's just dump the numbers. Okay, so here I'm calling my sum function, passing there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and let's see the output in the browser. I see right here array of given numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and these are this 3 dot actually creates it as an array, so takes all the arguments and puts in an array. Let's say that I want to create a sum of all given numbers, so I have like 2 ways to do this. Either I can write a for loop, or either I can use array reduce. Okay, so let me just quickly take that code, put it right here to save some time, and here it is. So sum, initial sum is 0. For each numbers I'm iterating over the numbers, received numbers, and adding into the sum and returning sum, and we can assign it to a variable and print the sum. Okay, and here it is, so 15. We can also change the whole thing into array reduce. Okay, so which will accept the numbers, and it will accept also callback function where we get the n, and we just return n. So we need to right here take the carry also and the n, and we just need to return carry plus n. Okay, and here it is. It's still we just need to return, my bad. So, and here it is, it's still 15. Okay, so these are basically arrow functions, this thing which we covered in the array section, which was added in PHP 7.4. So if you are working in a lower version than PHP 7.4, don't use the arrow functions because it just won't work. Okay, that's all about functions, and let's move on and see how we can work with dates.